Jessica here, and this is going to be part of my new series, Behind the Book. This is the first book I've ever published, and, paperback-wise at least. I think the first ebook I've ever published was related to Kill a Contract Agency, but it had a different cover, and then I took it down because of the fact that it wasn't good enough, so I redid it and put it in first person, and I will tell you that entire story in another video. This one's about being a vampire retail sucks, the story behind it. So, I wanted to add a little bit of mystery and just play with the genre. It was at first going to be normal retail. And then as I written it, it's like, would probably be better if it was a supernatural. I mean, like, what would happen? What would happen if it was a supernatural store instead of a normal one? Like, what will vampires buy? Would they buy coffins? Would they buy, blood bags? What? So, after some debating and everything, I wrote it. And keep in mind, I actually wrote this a lot of years ago. I think I wrote it in 2013, something like that. Anyways, a long time ago. And my writing's been up since then because now I add a developmental editor depending upon the book and a copy editor, of course. Well, copy editing is one thing I've always done, but yeah. And then over the years it evolved to this. I updated the cover, and I'm pretty sure I updated the interior too. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the way it came out. Also, this experience actually came while I was working at my original job. My first retail job was Walmart. I'm not gonna lie. Cause, it was one of the first retail ones I had, and, I didn't know what to expect for starting my first retail job. I didn't know, like, how many people would yell at me, and I didn't know about anything. Really. I also started out not taking it seriously until, like, 2011 as well. I already did the agent thing, like I said, and it wasn't for me. The self-publishing was because I like to feel freedom, and it's all my control. Mine. Nobody else's. Of course, it means if I fail, it's all my fault, but that's okay. Failure's part of life. Life's part of failure. Stephen King probably was directed a bajillion times before he created his books. J.K. Rowling, yeah, well, I think she was on welfare before she started the Harry Potter books, and then she became a bestseller, so life is all about failures, successes. See, first book I ever published, paperback-wise, and, yeah, it was the first one that I let my world, come to life, honestly. The Killer Contract Agency, you won't see Luxor as much, but in this, you actually see Luxor. And, they were called something different, like, I think Cannibal and another one. Anyways, everything evolves over time, so this one, I think I like it way better. It looks like a retail store. And, it also has her buddy Nightshade, who is her vampire guardian in it. And they solve the case of missing werewolf girls, and it's pretty cool. And you will like the ending as well. Main person's name, Fiona, and, FYI, you will definitely see some of these characters in future books. Okay, I'm not done with Scarlet. Not by a long shot, okay. You'll see her with, her and Dante in her own very own series. Right now, I plan on publishing the AngelWitch books, and that's gonna be my priority. It's really, really, really hard to concentrate at a time like this because of the stupid pandemic going on. And, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna mention it because YouTube can, like, demonetize you. But it really doesn't matter, so I'm not monetized, but still. I've been thinking about doing this series for a while. I want to take each of my books and see the behind the scenes about it, like how I created it, like how I let my worlds come around. Like, I have such a good feeling about my worlds lately. Better than I have in a while, but still, it's kind of hard. And with my personal stuff, it's hard as well, but this is the result, so it's worth it. Yeah. Because the design of this was totally different. And design of this. And this was one of the more simple covers. It was my first, like, really detective story. First full-length novel I've ever written, really, actually. First novel, besides the Killer Contract Agency, that's really a novella, so it's the first time I had fun. And and a lot of these books just made me fall in love with writing again. I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna say sometimes with this, because it's really, really hard to come up with stuff some days. But these books, really, I've evolved since then. I really have. I feel like my writing level has been upped since I last wrote, and I'm going to start a new series, like I said, about the story behind the book. Like, I will take each of my books and I will say, like, the thought process behind them. And some of them require, like, outlines, some of them don't. Nowadays, I think I do have to have an outline, because if I don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh, and for all you beginning novelists out there, no matter what your age, you have to pick up this book. Okay? You really do. Say the Cat writes a novel, 15 beats, and it goes through everything about it. And don't worry, I'm going to give you a more in-depth review about this book as well. And over the software, so just be on the lookout for that. I'm part of the blog tour, so it'll be next month. So you'll have more stuff to look forward to me. And in the meantime, I'm going to create more. Bye. See you in the next video.